Well, hello and welcome. Välkomna allihop. Se om vi har någon här. Let's see if someone's here. Yes, we have some people in. It's mostly people from the campaign. Let's see if someone else joins. I'm going to continue to do this in English. We have about 1 minute till the game starts. This is round 2, fight 2 of BRETTEVILLE. On the, let's say, the middle part of the front, where the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division is pushing in against the Panzerlehr near Bretteville. And the Panzerlehr is supported by the 12th SS, and the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division is supported by the 2nd Armored Brigade. Let's see if we have a game going. And we have a game. And we're off. This is Action Villain starting point. This is Casimir, and this is John. So pretty different from last time. So we're playing on a map that's supposed to represent the outskirts of Bretteville, with a hill in the middle, and some nice hedgerow action going on. It's a little bit of a maze, but a really nice map. What's special about this round of combat was that since the Germans lost the first round, they're able to use one of their special rules for round 2, which is the Ghost Commander, the Geisterkommandant Rommel, the Ghost Commander Rommel, and it's Casimir who jumps in and plays Jäger Infantry Doctrine, and you're going to see that this player will act pretty weird, because he's not gonna be able to build anything from the tier structures. He's only gonna be able to call in units from units and abilities from his commander, like this. So this pioneer that he built is the only one he's gonna build. That's why he's not building anything from base. So it's actually a bit of a 2.5 players playing against the 2 Brits. The 2 Brits are Trossus here on the left, and in the north we have Spoon. These players won a pretty decisive victory, the British players, in the first round. But it was the hard game still, and the games are fought with 1,000 points. These 2 Tommy squads from Spoon ran into some heavy machine gun fire, trying to seize the middle tower. Grenade goes in, killing Casimir's Pioneer. So he needs to rebuild it. He's doing that now. Second Tommy squad comes in. It's Trossus. They've decided to seize the middle, but they have to pull back, and these Tommies are getting decimated by this Sturmpioneer squad from John. Vickers from Trossus moving up. Looked like he was going to get flanked by these Pioneers, but he's moving on. He might still be. Yeah, the Pioneers are moving in. supported by an universal carrier here with that's getting the flame upgrade, probably to get rid of these squads in the middle. It's Action Villain who's taken position with an MG up there. And he's mining the entrance. It's going to be a teller mine this time. Pretty sneaky. But it's probably going to get spotted by these... it's a big troop of Brits moving in. He didn't finish that mine, wisely enough. Sturmpioneer moves in against... what is this called again? It's called the Wasp upgrade. He's got the Wasp upgrade. Now Trossus moves in. Supported by a mortar here, but it's pretty constrained, everything here, and this is going to be tough. The Wasp could go down to the MG fire. Could go down. Bringing up another MG to support. Pulls out the Wasp just in time, but an infantry section here got wiped out, so he paid a pretty nasty price for this. Oh, and the mortar takes out the Wasp. Getting flanked by the Pioneers. Some heavy action in the middle. I could see the MG probably was taken out here. I don't think he retreated it in time. Action Villain. Pioneers of Casimir flank the MG and it's forced to retreat. He actually finished the teller mine there. Let's see if these Pioneers of Spoon's getting some upgrade to sweep that one. Oh, I didn't spot this. This is very nice. A huge flank by Spoon goes in. Grenade takes out the mortar. Infantry support guns bombarding this here, but it's pretty... Oh! Grenade goes in. MG gets taken out. He's stealing the mortar. Retreating with some units. The Vickers down to 1. Some supporting Sturmpioneers coming up. Let's see if this Vickers will... Yeah, it seems like it will get out of there alive. And he's going to steal the mortar. That was a win for Spoon. I don't think he got any units annihilated, and Action Villain got 1 MG squad destroyed. It's pretty interesting battle. You could catch everything on screen here. I didn't catch that flank, unfortunately, until it really happened. Infantry support gun has been moved up. Yeah, oh, Sturmpioneers goes in, could take this Tommy squad. Yeah, goes down. But the Sturmpioneers has to retreat in face of the Bren guns of the Royal Engineers. Casimir's little Pioneer squad is duking it out with them over there. Could accomplish this with the support of the infantry support gun from John. They're back capping down here. 2 infantry support guns. Looking to be a little bit of yeah, Casimir sends forces Pioneer here to scout. He probably has spotted this mortar emplacement gone up there, but this mortar emplacement is going to make it really hard for the Germans to keep control of this building on the top. And the infantry support guns are starting to bombard the mortar emplacement. I'd say that this... Oh, and the engineers, they're taking casualties there. Looks like this mortar emplacement is going down. Can he retreat the engineers on time? Oh, now he's bracing the structure, but I don't think this will... Yeah, he has to retreat with that one. Yeah, at least he saves the engineers. And also a mortar's been brought up. Oh! Heavy hit on the MG. That was that. Yeah, that was... I thought it was friendly fire there for a second, but no. Big blob pushing up straight in the middle. Oh god, this is painful to watch. This MG... I don't think the Brits counted on this MG taking position so fast in the middle. Looks like a squad went down. And looks like the mortar could go down as well. Yeah, the mortar's down. Oh, another squad. This is just... Oh... This is really painful to watch. There's some super heavy fighting going on in the very first 10 minutes of the game. Sturmpioneers up, they bring down the mortar emplacement. Oh, but some friendly fire. I think that was friendly fire. Yeah, that was friendly fire. They got the upgraded Sturmpioneers were taken out actually. And are the Brits gonna? Are they gonna pull off this mortar? Oh no, they get taken out as well. But now we see some artillery going in from the Brits. What? Did that squad go down? That was an Obersoldat then going down to artillery. Yeah, it must have been an artillery shell bursting in the woods here. Oh god, I would like to see some stats for this first. RE
sappers reporting in.
It's very tight, very, very close there. It's very hard fighting in the first 10 minutes of the game. We're soon hitting the 10-minute mark here. This is casted live, so these guys are actually playing, duking it out now. Very low health MG in the building. Someone's gonna sneeze on that. It's gonna go down, but for now at least, it's covering this point. Looks like the Tellermine got detonated as well. Maybe that's what took out the Obersoldaten. So John lost so much pulling forward there. The Obersoldaten got obliterated, and the he's gonna pick that up. Yeah, he's sacrificing his pioneer unit to pick up a mortar.
The ability is ready.
Sturmpioneers getting caught lane mines, have to retreat in the face of this Brit blob moving up on the British left flank. Oh, this is a juicy target. You know, if I don't think the Brits dare to come up to the hill at least, but maybe he's gonna try to advance to flank in on this side like he did before. There's an Obersoldaten with an MG overlooking this path here, but maybe he will just try to go for the German right VP. Yeah, it looks like it. In the meantime, we see oh yeah, some engineers moving through an S minefield. Gonna feel the brunt of the artillery located up here, I'm guessing. More shells hitting the advancing Brits, supported by an AEC moving in, but I think there's some AT here at least. Let's see if it can get maneuver in time. There's some Piats, but there's no German vehicles for now. Engineer has to retreat, get taken out. Oh yeah, the Brits are calling down artillery on this position in the middle. Don't know where this will end, but they're taking heavy damage from the artillery. AEC's in a pretty bad position, but it's taking cover behind this logs here. Tommy squad moving in to take care of the AT. Maybe he's gonna grenade it. Yeah, Panzer IV up from John. Comes to save the day. The pack gun gets decrewed. Small flank by Casimir's Jäger. He's reached enough command points to deploy a squad of Jägers. Maybe it's gonna Faust this AEC. No, they don't have Fausts. Okay. Panzer IV moving in to take care of the AEC though. It looks like it could get out of alive. Meanwhile, on the other flank, we see a Valentine tank being called in from from Spoon. Yeah, could come in. It's been forcing the Panzer IV to pull back to this position. It's got some Sturmpioneers there with a Panzerschreck, more artillery going down. I'm guessing it's the concentration barrage or the Valentine calling in. Yeah, there. Valentine goes down. Tank that has seen pretty much usage in later battles here since the Commander revamp. Flammenwerfer got dropped in the middle. Maybe when the Pioneers were recrewing the mortar. Oh, the house is destroyed in the middle. It's, heavy barrage. This seems like the flank on the side with Spoon. I saw it on the minimap, but I'm guessing he had to retreat these squads. There's no healing up for him yet. None of those Tommy squads probably got obliterated. You see an Obersoldaten with an MG pushing forward, peeking through this hole in the middle and moving in. See another Valentine, replacement Valentine moving in. Pretty sexy skin on these bad boys. Yep, the Germans are making a push. Now Jon is pulling into the middle, supported by Casimir's Jägers, equipped with G43s. And a little bit of a... Panzervillain has his first Panzer IV out. Mines detonating. Oh, this is a head-on engagement. Panzer IV has been snared, taking Piat and Valentine fire. Valentine takes it out. Combined efforts of 2 Piat-equipped squads. Artillery going in. Panzer IV duking it out here, sticking its head out. Casimir's Jägers has to retreat. Supporting units coming in here from Trosses, and we see the Panzer IV got taken out. We see that the Brits have invested heavily in Piats. That's gonna make it easier for them to deal with the Panzers, but at the same time, they're gonna be weaker against units like this, like the Obersoldaten here. If the Obersoldaten could keep their distance, we've seen that the Brits are really good at using grenades. Tommy squad goes down. I think that was a Tommy squad. Grenade goes in from the Germans on the now dead squad. Pushing up with some Sturmpioneers here. Oh, that's gonna take out the AEC. Maybe has to retreat here. It would be really bad to lose that engineer as well. Gets away. Yeah, the Germans came out on top of that one, but there were heavy casualties on both sides, and we see that Spoon is the one with the largest force now, I'm guessing, since he has 2 Valentine tanks as well. Yeah, they come in, they keep pushing, which is probably the best move in this case, because you know, the Germans are trying to get away with this equipment here, and there's not much guarding the... Yeah, there's a pack at least, but it's slightly out of position. Can only cover the half of this place here. Very low. Yeah, he retreats in time. Pack takes a shot at the one Valentine, goes down. But it's a pretty big push, supported by infantry. Big blob of infantry and machine guns for the top. Ooh. And yeah, we see artillery going down on the mortar positions from Action Villain as well. Trosses or Spoon calling them in. Oh yeah, this Obersoldaten going down, Valentine sticking around. Really, Valentine gets decrewed. Looks like this mortar is going down as well. Brits are about to reclaim the center VP. Jumps into the shed there. Pretty dangerous with all this mortars around. Oh, they picked up a flamethrower. These Terminator Jaegers come in and force the Tommy squad away. Looks like this mortar is going down again. I don't know if I ended a grenade on the pack gun. Nicely played by Spoon, but he pays the price as well from these Terminator Jaegers, which Casimir is controlling well. He's only got like one unit to control. He's not doing anything with this little Pioneer squad. Another fresh Valentine goes in, but take a full blast from 2 Panzerschreck and the Pack 40 that didn't get decrewed in spite of the grenade. Loses 1 Sturm Pioneer squad, but has to retreat with the other one. Ooh, Centauri now from Trossis coming in, helping out. The infantry will be able to wreak some havoc here. Yeah, it's gonna take care of that pack for sure. You see a Rakettenwerfer here. Can take 1 shot, and now we have a Panther out from Jon. These 2 anti-tank weapons are a little bit out of position. Oh, and some artillery going down on Jon's artillery units there. The casualties are just huge, and more artillery coming down here. I think Trossis is calling in the precision barrage, and Spoon has just called in his concentration barrage. Centaur gets forced away by the Panther. Panther rules in the middle, but the Germans suffered heavy casualties as well. Oh, Centaur goes down. Oh, this is an extreme fight. We're just like 940 points for the Brits. The Germans are down to no, the Brits are down to 905, and the Germans have 940.
They're ready. Send orders.
Let's look at the army sizes. Yeah, now finally the little Pioneer squad is moving around. They're capped. Yeah, this is gonna force the Brits into action, but this is gonna be tricky. They got a 3-star cap against 1, so now the points are gonna start ticking down for the Brits, Canadians in this case. Actually, they were very successful in the first battle of this round, but yeah, he's actually planting a teller mine. Gonna get spotted though. See if he has time to... Ooh, this is dangerous. Sticking around in a minefield when Piats are flying around. Rifle grenade. Ooh, just dodged nicely there. But they're moving into this minefield. They're moving... Oh! That is so painful to see. It took down half a Tommy squad and a Royal Engineer squad. You can't... When you're at this stage of the battle, you can't lose troops like that. Or at least you're going to make it very difficult for yourself. You can see that Trossis is not... Yeah, these needs to be healed up. You know, it's just stupid standing in these 5-man Tommy squads in the middle without healing them up. There's a drop Piat there. I think the Germans have line of sight somehow, or they're just blind firing into the fog of war. Yeah, they see it because they get the observation turret. They actually have huge line of sight here. They see the Brits moving around there. If you switch to the Brits, they see nothing what's happening up there. So it's a huge advantage on this map to have this observation turret in the middle. Especially if the Brits would catch it, they would, like they did the last match. Oh. What is this? We see fragmentation bomb run going in. Oh! That was Action Villain taking out a squad there. I don't remember if it was engineers or Tommies. And then the Panther just moves in. They got spotted by the observation turret and then moved in. Really nice play by the Germans in this case. We got double Panthers from Jon. Ooh, this is gonna make any Valentine play from Spoon really difficult. It's really reversed roles this time from compared to the last battle when the Brits were holding this observation turret in the middle.
Fragmentation bombing can
And now the Germans, the Brits, the Canadians are down to 800 about. That seems like they got sweepers working on this part of the map there. Got plane going in. It's strafing run on the advancing Brits in the middle. Action Villain's really using his abilities this time. It's a high resource map, so you got plenty of munitions and fuel on this map. There's no problem really. It's just to, you know, hack away.
Sturmpanzer 4 is reporting for duty.
Got a broom bar out for Action Villain, who's also invested in a Panther that's hugging the little slope here in the middle. Looks like the Canadians are doing a flank, but there's some the Luftwaffe is really pulling a number on them there with another fragmentation bomb from Action Villain. See the first Cromwell up from Spoon. He's up against two Panthers though. So we got Action Villain is also investing in two Panthers. Yeah, the German forces have really, they're moving in now against this armored detachment of the Brits.
Armored vehicle gone.
It's covered by the smoke there, so it's not really, he's awkwardly maneuvering there. Some problem with the pathing it seems like, but this Panther detachment here, it's not good. But there's artillery coming in, at least. Cromwell goes down. Yep, can remember tanks can still take damage from artillery, and it seems like this Panther from John wasn't expecting that really. He's down to, as crippled almost. Yeah, the Brits are really on the back foot here, and this lone Jaeger and Pioneers are still pulling their weight against the Brits. They can't really find a way into this minefield, and the points are ticking down. Now the Canadians have 650 against 940. Two new fresh Obersoldaten squads with 0 kills each. Replacement troops in the middle. Upgrading them. Yeah, the Germans are not, they don't have any problems with resources. As you can see, if you were late watcher, Casimir is using the Ghost Commander for this, so he can only use these two units. Artillery going in. It's the Casimir using the light artillery barrage.
The bunker has been approved with an MG-42.
It's really making life difficult for Trossis here. He's being kept away by these two units alone. I think these mines really played a number on him. Early warning going in from... And they're bringing in artillery on the center position. At least the Canadians are trying, but the Germans are pushing forward. Action Villain's troops are not moving around there. They're just taking the brunt of this. Maybe like a half track or something to reinforce these from the front would be nice. But it's probably concentrated on the front here where he's trying to pull in. Excuse me. We got an anti-tank gun covering, Valentine moving in, but there's a trap here. There's a waiting Panther and a Sturmpioneer around the corner. Piat's going in, but they've been so high on munitions, I'm expecting some sort of artillery going in. The Brumbar takes a shot. One Tommy squad about to go down. He managed to escape though.
Ready to bombard with the base howitzers.
Precision barrage going in. Where is that? Is that in the middle? No. Over here.
Enemy armor attacking. Flares ready to illuminate the front lines.
Well, oh well. The Panthers of Actionville pulled out a little bit too ahead. And they're caught between two anti-tank guns and a Valentine there. Valentine even manages to pull away, and now Piat infantry sections are moving in. Boombar taking its toll on them though. Oversoldat are moving in and grenading. Yeah, one Panther taken out and the other one limps away. Ooh, Brumbar takes a shot at these Piat equipped infantry sections. And we can see here that the Ghost Commander has really locked this section down. He'd need to bring in armor to solve this situation, but there's mines and stuff all over the place. So you can see that Trossis has grown tired of that. He's just moving around to support his comrade here. They're retaking this point here. Panthers moving back for repairs. Makes a little push in here, but it's if he could see this, he'd know that this is not really doing him any favors. Just wasting manpower rushing into this part of the map. These Panthers are being kept in reserve. We got two Brumbars holding the line and an MG. If he would make an armored push here, he could probably take these two guys out. Problem is there's not so much armor on the field for the Brits. Trossis got it's like a Centaur, Cromwell, and a Firefly. Yeah, he's got some armor though. Newly built Cromwell hanging around base. Maybe he's gonna pull in here. Don't know where the next. It's a lull in the battle where the Brits are gearing up for something. They need to make something, but the Germans don't. They have all the VPs now. The Germans don't need to do anything. They can just hang back. Oh, this is weird. They've caught up to the early warning going in for the Brits. These little Jaegers keep hanging around there. The Cromwell's moving in. Just gonna switch here. We got a Grenadier squad moving in actually. Spoon maneuvering to flank. And now the Jaegers are calling down artillery. He's calling it down from his commander. There's an anti-tank gun that Jon has moved up. Looks like the Terminator Jaegers bit the dust at some point. Now these are pretty fresh ones. They only got 4 kills. Gonna die now from the Centaur though. Retreats them on time actually. Could make it out of there. Yep. Looks like a squad set. Oh, look at this! This must be the fault of the Brumbars, really. Yeah. It's got 14 kills, 8. Yeah. A lot of Canadians are crawling in the dirt there. mining up the center. Panthers moving in to do shit out with the Firefly. This is what the Firefly is good at, but there are two Panthers and only one of them loses the first round of that little engagement and has to retreat. These Panthers could destroy this 80 gun. Yeah, it looks like the Germans are really tightening the noose. They're not bringing up these broom bars to fix around. Fresh mines on the British right side from the Germans.
We have 200 points now.
Spoon moving in here, recrewing the 6-pounder.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy trick, isn't it?
Panthers take that one out after a while. Yeah, slight damage. These Panthers have been really good. Even planted a booby trap here on, you know, it's like insult to injury for the Brits here. Boom bars advancing on the flank. Oh my. Oof. Yeah, Casimir was able to micro very few units like this. He's able to pull these things off at this stage of the battle. But there's not really much happening now. The Canadians have problems, you know, pulling out of this. At least he's pulling in some artillery there. Looks like the Jaeger's gonna go down. Yep, they bite dust. This anti-tank gun is placed in the wrong direction and has to retreat. Looks like this flank will actually fall, but we got some Ju-87 called in from Casimir, clearing that one out. They're gonna cover this sector. It's not much though, and it's already been taken out. Panthers moving in. It's Action Villain who pushes in. Gonna take some fire from the Firefly. Pulls out. Really nice maneuvering from Action Villain today. It's a new man compared to the last fight, really. Broombars pulling in these heavy tanks are able to surpass these hedgerows easily. Moving in the flank of these 80 guns. This is 50 points left. There's no way the Canadians are coming back from this. Some really nice fighting in the first like 15-20 minutes so. Oh, looks like he's not watching this Panther. Broombars could fire over this, yeah, I was just gonna say that. Panther moves in, but there's 280 guns, he's bringing down some arty there. What is that? Light artillery, probably, from Casimir. Oh! Panther main gun destroyed though, and that is the end of the game. Yeah, the Canadians, having captured this hill in Fight 1, were set to defend and were not able to recapture it, to hold it against the German counterattack, now supported by the Ghost Commander in this round of the battle. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, Jon carried some of this against Spoon as the main opponent there, but I think, you know, everyone played pretty well. You can see the Casimir's his stats are this low because he don't play the Ghost Commander role. You'd expect them to win at this stage, For the third match of this round in this sector, the Bretteville sector, the Germans will not be able to use the Ghost Commander, so then it will be only these players, Action Villain and John, trying to duke it out. And then you could see in the numbers that that would make it more even. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to take a break. It might be back actually with the third game of this once I've talked a bit with the players. Remember that there's a 3-minute delay. I'm casting this live, and I'll let you know. I'll go live in about 30 minutes, 15 minutes, if that's the case. It's going to be up to the Brits really to decide if there's a third game to be fought straight away. Thank you again for watching, and hope to see you another time. Bye.